I'm 2 months in on my current streak, and I haven't uploaded here in about 2 months because I've been focusing on myself, and I just felt like I needed a break from everything. I quit all my addictions. I quit caffeine. I don't have social media. I don't watch, TV shows or anything that stimulates my nervous system too much. I just work out. I eat a healthy diet, and I just try to reduce all the distractions that we have in modern society. And I wanted to just make a video talking a little bit about how all these distractions, all these things is just keeping us away from our true self and your true self. Because every time that you choose to do something, either a habit or a choice, that is distracting you from your own mind or your own feelings, you're only drifting further away from your true self, obviously. But it's so hard to differentiate sometimes what is your true self and what is your true self making a choice. And all these addictions that we have, our minds will make justifications why we should and want to do them. But just think about how many things we learn from when we're born and just living in modern society, or the friends that you have, or the circle of people that you have in your life, how much that influences you and the choices that you make and the thoughts that you have. And I've just been feeling like this current streak has been so good for me and so beneficial, because my previous streaks, and you can watch some of my previous videos, I was very pessimistic about a lot of stuff. And even though I don't disagree with my opinions in my videos, because the human experience is on a spectrum, we will always go back and forth with how we feel about things and what we want and everything. But the more that I just didn't shy away from the feeling of hopelessness, the better I become after, So this past year, I would say, when I've been retaining, I've been going through so much internally, and I've just been feeling like so much has like shifted in me, simply from me not shying away from myself. And it's super hard. And I just want you to know that if you're feeling hopelessness and you're feeling like, this is the thing, when you're retaining, so much stuff can come up, and it will come up, and it will continue to come up. But in those moments when you feel the worst, you should be the most grateful for being in that situation, because that's when you grow. That's when you're going through all the stuff that you need to go through. And it's almost like you process it unconsciously and consciously. Like, you feel everything consciously, but I think there's so much going on unconsciously that we don't know about. And yeah, once you get to the other side, you just feel so much more at ease. and you have to process it. You have to go through it to make space for positive things to come into your life. And on the current streak that I'm on now, these past 2 months, like, so much has happened for me, that I can't even explain it. I'm just vibrating at a much higher frequency. And it feels like things are just aligning with my frequency and my vibration. And I'm getting opportunities in life. And I just have a much more optimistic point of view on everything. And I'm feeling great. I'm just feeling like my baseline is elevated a lot. And like, I might talk about this in future videos, but last year was my toughest year ever. And it was just, I was very close to not being here. Let's put it that way. And that's my point. I'm so happy that I went through that, because the deeper you go in either direction, like, this can be positive and negative. So either you can chase fake highs and dopamine and stuff, and the crash will be so much lower. But the lower you go in the other direction, like, if your life is super hard and challenging, if you get through that and you actually don't lose hope, and you just kind of work through it, the natural high and your natural baseline after will be so much more rewarding and so much better, that I can't even explain it. It's like, I don't know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But yeah, it's the better lesson and the more important lesson is that it goes the other way as well. If you do drugs, or if you chase pleasure or distraction from your own feelings and your own uncomfortable truth, then the fall after will be massive. And I just want you to know that it gets better if you're feeling hopelessness while you're retaining. And I think most people who do retain are people that probably feel like something is lacking in some way in their life, or like that they wake up spiritually to this practice. So it makes sense that most people who do it has some sort of internal battle that they're going through. So yeah, but I just wanted to update everyone here really quickly, and let you know that I'm still retaining and whatever, but I'm gonna keep making videos here. But I just needed a little break from everything just to kind of reset myself. And I want you, if you're watching this and you feel inspired in some way, to also not be afraid of doing the same for you. It's in solitude that we men really grow, and we shouldn't be afraid of it. We shouldn't be afraid of being totally by ourselves and in our minds. And the more you can accept that and live with that, the better, or the easier everything else becomes. The easier it's with women, with staying firm in your own opinions, and whatever trauma or problems or issues you have in life, if you know that you can not only be by yourself, but thrive by yourself, the better. Like, you know that you can handle anything. So, yeah, that was the update. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.